Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice. In this class we will take our time to restore our body, energy and mind. So find yourself an easy cross-legged. Close your eyes to set the intention to let go, and already now give yourself time to breathe. With a breath in, bring your arms above your head, and with a breath out, let them glide towards the center of your heart. And with a gentle bow, set the intention for today's class. And we're going to start with a nice and easy stretch. You can bring your knees, opening them wide, or moving forward to a happy baby pose, grabbing on the outside of your feet and gently bringing your knees a little bit closer to the ground, making sure you're not squeezing your belly and keeping your breath steady and deep. Allow your spine to rock from side to side, finding a nice movement, massaging your lower back against the floor. And if that feels nice, feel free to bend your knees all the way. You can hold them by your knees or keep the grip. Let go on your breath. Just opening our hips to start with. And release your legs. And through the side, allow yourself to roll all the way up. Connect your feet in the diamond shape, opening the knees, bringing your feet a little bit further away, and just to wake up our neck, going for 4 circles to the right with a nice breath. Breathe in when the head rolls at the back. Breathe out when it rolls down. And gently reverse the direction to the left, allowing your spine to be long, bringing more mobility to the upper chest, to the neck. Finding more freedom in our whole spine. Finding yourself at the center and gently folding yourself forward. You can stay there. Again, make sure you're not squeezing your belly as long as you go gently forward. I like to use a little bit of support now with a block. You can test it out whether you're expecting or not. It feels wonderful. And you can place the yoga block vertically or horizontally if you want to go a little lower, closer to the floor. A little bit more intense stretch. So each day is different. Now just breathe, letting go in your hips, releasing the emotions that might be stored in our hips, releasing any tension in our shoulders. And connecting to our deeper breath, allowing our body to restore itself. Take your time coming all the way up to the vertical. Place your props aside. We're just going for an easy cross-legged, and with a breath in, both arms up, and gentle bend to the right. Finding a little bit more stretch, waking up those ribs. Listen how the left seat bone pulls the opposite direction, making you feel more grounded while you're reaching further away with your hand. Opening your arm and letting it take your whole spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, back to the verticality with a breath in, up, and elongate your spine when you go and bend to the left side. Open the space under your armpit. Maybe gently move your neck to just check in if your neck is fully released. No unnecessary tension there. Bring your right seat bone down to the ground and right fingertips pull away, elongating that string. Calm breath. Plenty of time with the breath in. Let the arm take you up, take your spine vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. And just go for a down facing dog. Take your time to have a nice stretch, especially if you're doing it in the morning. Maybe bend one knee and stay there, and the other. Open your feet a little wider to create a little bit more space for your belly so there is no squeezing there. And with the next breath, just bend your knees and hover above the ground and come back to a down facing dog. Strengthening our core and muscles around the belly, sending this nice wave and almost touching the floor with your knees. Feel free to place your knees on the ground if that feels good and necessary. In the third trimester, it's a little bit more tricky and each day is different, so listen to your body. And slowly bring the right leg forward. Very important to keep stretching, opening the space between our hips. Place the back knee on the ground, untuck your toes, and feel free to stay here in the dragon pose. Bend your knees, go a little bit lower if your body allows that and feels good. Feel free to use the props to place them under your elbows. And elongate your spine here. Open your chest gently. Just keep listening to your body. If at any point you want to change the position and go all the way up to your hands again, please do that. Now we're going back, shifting our pelvis back, finding a nice forward fold. Again, here you can rest on your elbows or keep your arms stretched, whatever feels good. Make sure if you're not pregnant that your front leg is right in front of you, and if you are, you're keeping it more to the side so there is a lot of space for your belly to fold through with your whole chest. A little different stretch, but still very necessary. Tuck your toes at the back. Slowly transition to a down facing dog, finding more stretch in your lower back, and step forward with the left leg. Nice opening in the chest. Place the right knee back on the ground and tuck your toes. And again, here you can stay with your arms stretched or bending all the way down to your elbows. Maybe placing the block under your elbows if you feel like you want to be a little bit higher. Keep elongating your spine. Feel the thread stretching from the toes all the way to the tips of your fingertips. And slowly walk up. Tuck your back toes. And with a control, pull your navel in and come back to a down facing dog. Shift your weight forward, bending both knees. We're gonna go for a nice stretch here. Bringing your right knee, bending your right knee, bringing it close to you. Feel free to bend or stretch the left leg, and you can stay on your elbows and just enjoy the stretch, or maybe put a pillow under your back, or you can go all the way down and find that deeper stretch. Let go. Listen to what your body needs. Take care with your knees if you had an injury, or they feel a little bit more wonky. And if you want to add a bit more stretch, bring your arms above your head, holding both elbows. And just stay here. And breathe into the stretch. Breathe into the back of your ribs. And slowly we're going to shift one leg or the other. I feel pretty comfortable staying down. So if you need to get up and sit and then do the same transition, feel free to do that. And here I'm going to stretch the right leg all the way. Again, also if you want to bring your arms above your head, it will increase the stretch a little bit more. Mind your ribs. Make sure that they're not sticking up and forward. Breathe to the back of your ribs, elongating your spine in this stretch. And letting go. And slowly through the side, roll through the side, allow yourself to come all the way up. And we're going to transition to a frog position. Very good stretches happening here. So I feel pretty flexible. If you want to place a pillow under your sit bones, feel free to do so. Also, if your knees are sensitive, you might want to place a towel. If you are like me and need a bit more stretch, you can extend both knees and feel the stretch in your inner thighs. I recommend, if you're pregnant and your belly is all the way out, make sure you lean on the elbows. If you're not, you can crawl and bow forward to spread all the way on the ground. Or you can also use a block here to elevate your elbows even higher. And let's come back to a full position. Breathe into it and slowly with control walk out from there. Feel free to add a nice stretch before you get all the way up. And we're gonna go and place the left leg over the right. I find a lot of stretch needed to our hips. So just allow yourself to sit here. Maybe hug yourself and add a gentle bow, elongating your spine. Listening how your spine can add a nice stretch in between your shoulder blades here. A true fire log in our knees and in our elbows. Feel free to sit straight and extend your spine. Let go of any tension in your glutes. Then unwind your arms. And we're going to switch the position, bringing the right leg on top of the left and aligning our knees if we can. I find it a little bit more difficult during pregnancy, so please listen to your body wherever you are, whichever part might be hurting. Just listen and adapt gently. Take your time. Bring the right arm over left, and with a gentle bow, find a nice stretch in between your shoulder blades. Let go. And with a breath in, find a long spine, maybe a nice arch there. Unwind your arms. Listen to your long spine elongating even more. And unwind your legs. We're going to go ahead and finish up with a nice stretch, more stretch. Fold forward. Feel free to place the pillow under your knees. Make sure your legs are wide apart so your belly has plenty of space. I don't really need the pillow. I don't really like the pillow under my knees, but I really like to use the block here. So you can release your neck on the block here, as we did in the diamond stretch. Feel free to flex your feet so you can actually stretch your knees and feel a deeper stretch in your hamstrings. And let go. Adapt the block if you want to place it vertically or horizontally, depending on how far you want to stretch forward. And slowly bring yourself all the way up. And we're going to finish up with a nice chest opener and a stretch in your feet. Go ahead and sit on your knees can sit on your block and just enjoy the position right here like that. And place a pillow behind you or a block. I don't like to sit on the block, so I'm going to remove it right there. And going all the way back, finding a deeper stretch in the front of our thighs. And placing the arms above your head, opening your chest. And just breathe. Let go in the front of your hip flexors. Let go in your chest. Letting your body release what no longer serves you. And you can stay there or gently taking your time. Release the arms and slowly releasing the legs. Make sure you roll through the side, taking your time. Coming back to easy cross-legged. To just allow yourself to center your emotions, your thoughts even more. Grounding yourself deeper. And with the breath in, bring your arms above your head. And with the breath out, let them slide down to your heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Stay safe and healthy.